what can art do that other forms of protest can't? Why do people reach for it? It's something that in the last few years has really risen to the surface again as a major point of interest. It's hard to avoid the interaction between art and protest if you watch the news at all. Certainly the Black Lives Matter and the Dakota Pipeline are two good examples of that, where art protests are just so much a part of that. And seeing that happen really made me think, well, now would be a great time to explore exactly why it is that people who want to change the world would necessarily reach to art, of all things, as a means for that. Because art in itself is something that usually people think of as in museums, it's something for contemplation and for personal pleasure, but it really has no relationship with everyday life. At least that's how a lot of people define art, is that it's really about not being a part of that. So why would people do that? That's one of the big questions behind the exhibition really is. And then what sort of strategies have they come up with? Do those strategies work? What is it still art even if it becomes engaged in a political struggle? Is that propaganda? Is that art? What is that? People have disagreed sharply about all of those things. It's not just a matter of art as paintings or images and that sort of thing. It's art as performativity, the use of the body, the various uses of the body out on the street in protest. How is that a form of art? Well, there's a long tradition in the 20th century of that, of artists using the body in that particular way. That is really very exciting and has shaped our views in a lot of ways. And I do hope that people will dive in and dip into whatever grabs their eye.